I just wanted to make this video to share two really good websites with you. I often tell people about them, but if you're like me, you intend to go there and see, but you don't. However, if I show it to you, it might be more interesting. One of them is bariumblues.com, and it's got all kinds of stuff on it, but especially chemtrails and HAARP, but it's got all kinds of stuff as we go down it. HAARP and mind control, weather modification, military defense, mind control. We're continually subjected to extremely low electromagnetic frequencies, ELF, pulsing at 4 Hz multiples, frequencies known to profoundly affect human biological and mental functioning. Barium, the poison no one talks about. Exposure to small amounts of barium dissolved in water may cause a person to experience these problems. It's continually sprayed in the atmosphere, it falls to earth, and will get in the water supplies. And all kind of barium tests were positive. And of course we have all these chemtrail pictures that you get to go see about and click on. Reference to barium in the HAARP patent report. Atmospheric barium exceeds the safe limits by 8 times. And is comparable to arsenic. Okay, from the History Channel. History Channel validates chemtrails weather warfare. Weather warfare, chemtrails, tectonic weaponry, and plausible deniability. The full documentary from the History Channel, Tectonic Weaponry, Earthquakes, HAARP and Earthquakes. Introduction to HAARP, HAARP chemtrails, new war technologies. The HAARP patent, more HAARP videos, CBC broadcast and weather control. Let's see. Planet Earth, the latest weapon of war. Dr. Rosalie Bertell is really good. She's done a lot of stuff for the UN and given a lot of speeches to the UN. She investigated Chernobyl. She's called the anti-nuclear nun, and she's really smart. She's one of the world's leading radiation experts, and she also takes up for Gulf War veterans on depleted uranium, or anybody on it, and she's defining chemical injury in citizens and vets. Let's see, HAARP Project Holds in Heaven, Secret Warfare, quotes from Brzezinski, technology for conducting secret warfare, of which only a bare minimum of the security forces need to be appraised. Techniques of weather modification. This was a long time ago when he was a teacher, he said that. Geo-weapons, secret warfares. To alter the climate, set off earthquakes, volcanoes remotely through the use of electromagnetic waves. He said this stuff. The former Secretary of Defense, William Cohen, said this stuff at a 1997 counterterrorism conference, sponsored by former Senator Sam Nunn, quoted from the Department of Defense news briefing. Washington's New World Order, weapons have the ability to trigger climate change. And then there's all kind of photographs. Oh, nanotechnology. It's about reinventing the entire world, including humans as they now exist. That's playing God. Nanotech, the future is coming sooner than you think, and that's a government PDF. Here's all kind of chemtrail photos, and you can get to go to where they are and see them. Seeing clouds respond to electromagnetic forces is bizarre. The HAARP patent calls for spraying barium in the atmosphere to enhance the effects of HAARP. Conscious water crystals, the power of gratitude made visible. Facts about war and the environment. Lots of good videos. Aerosol crimes, UK government admits deadly spraying. Special report, Toxic Sky, that was TV news. Geophysical weapons, that's a really good one, by Dr. Bertell. Confirms U.S. scientists are working on weather systems as a potential weapon. Now she goes about things objectively, because she says that's how you will get the world to listen, the legal world, the way it works. But that doesn't mean she doesn't have feelings or think, but she never talks in that way. She talks in Well, you'll see when you go listen to it. And one of her books is Planet Earth, the Latest Weapon of War. In articles, toxic barium in chemtrails, what it means, fascist America and 10 easy steps. Earth brightens after years of dimming, but probably because of the metals in the chemtrails. Convention on the Prohibition of Military or Hostile Use of Environmental Modification Techniques. That's from 1972. The U.S. government renounced the use of environmental modification techniques for hostile purposes, though they deny environmental modification techniques, or most of them. HAARP chemtrails, earthquakes, any connection. Shocking Phoenix air quality test results. Is World War III a reason for chemtrails? Electrolysis and barium. Aerosol and electromagnetic weapons in the age of nuclear war. Only a small percentage of the military's atmospheric modification projects are visibly obvious. Oh, Lord. Using a mobile phone while pregnant can seriously affect your baby. Washington's New World Order weapons have the ability to trigger climate change. Weather as a force multiplier. Owning the weather in 2025. We're ahead of schedule. The ultimate weapon of mass destruction. Owning the weather for military use. Texas chemtrail samples compared to samples from Venice, Italy. Ray gun. Methodic demise of natural Earth. Bertel reveals many new weapons of mass destruction, most of them using the Earth. Aerosol or spraying. Aerosol and electromagnetic weapons in the age of nuclear war. Strange days, strange skies. One oversized web page has it all. These are all different links you can go to. And I find this site to be very reliable, though I haven't mined the whole site. There's tons of stuff here. Morgellons and chemtrails updated in April 2010. Morgellons chemtrail illness protocol. Has genetic engineering created a new epidemic? Contribution of agrobacterium to Morgellons disease. That's what they use to insert foreign genes into plants. But it's the agrobacterium was found in people with the Morgellons condition, but not in the healthy group. Then we have chemtrails equal aerosol spraying of pathogens, barium, fibers. Miscellaneous. About the site, about me, that's Rosalie Brochel. Occult roots of NASA, scalars disinformation, I don't know what you mean by that, but mycoplasma, that's a really good one that doctors should read. That's a really good one, because they've kept a lot of stuff from medicine, actually. The radiation poisoning of America. Mind control on the possibility of directly accessing every human brain. And this just isn't just any kind of articles. They're mostly scientific. Not hard to read, but scientific articles, not just opinions. Germany warned citizens to avoid using the Wi-Fi. Controlling the masses with microwaves. Can nanomachines communicate with each other inside a human body? Yes. That's under Morgellons and nanotech. That was an old one. The Pentagon is recreating the Spanish flu. Flu conspiracy, mycoplasma and upper respiratory infection, the Nazi war chest and pharmaceuticals, man-made diseases, and more, with Dr. Leonard Horowitz. And then we have a section on orbs. Small orbs around chemtrails identified. Is this another orb? Stealth technology, orbs. I wonder if that has to do with plasma. Barium, the poison no one talks about. Now, the recommended links was really good. Show you what they got there. Aerosol crimes and cover-up. Chemtrails data page. Chemtrails exposed on Discovery Channel. Hall of Shame. Chemtrail Central. Chemtrails and electromagnetism. Barium chemtrails and immunosuppression. Astronaut Fred Leslie. I remember seeing contrails stretched across the planet. super aerosol trails. And then cloud busting, chem busting. Dangers of cloud buster technology. So you want to build a cloud buster. Atmospheric disturbances, chemtrails, and the Croft chem buster. Critical discussions. Global warming factor fiction. Closing the gap. Collapse gap. The USSR was better prepared for collapse than the U.S. the government approve citizens as a toxic waste site? Or are we being poisoned? Well, I don't think they'd be asking this question if they don't seem to have the proof. But anyway, the fluoride deception, the use of fluoridation for mass mind control. Native American Indian prophecies fulfilled. The battle's not between right and left, it's between us and them. The aluminum foil deflector beanie, that's for humor, but serious humor. Leave it to the researchers at MIT to analyze the effectiveness of aluminum foil beanies. The aluminum beanie actually increased the reception of government-controlled and invasive radio waves. Weather modification, a long-established secret reality. This is under weather control. These are the recommended links. NATO changed climate in Serbia. Washington's New World Order weapons have the ability to trigger climate change. Government, warfare, military technology. Aerosol electromagnetic weapons in the age of nuclear wars. What happens if you ask Bush about CFR Federal Reserve? Almost human. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The pathological nature of our leaders. Whoops. Okay. Bright skies. The FEMA, the secret government. HARP patent. Introduction to HARP. Background on HARP project. The ultimate weapon of the century. HARP article. Views on HARP weapons of total destruction. Global Policy Forum. Social and economic policy. HARP, a lesson in postmodern warfare. U.S. HARP weapon development concerns Russian Duma. Mind control frequency weapons. Okay, I'll quit reading them all, but well, it's hard because I want you to get interested because this is a really good website. It's got something for everybody, no matter what your favorite area of interest is. Modern torture and control mechanisms, eliminating human rights and privacy. That's microwave mind control. By the way, which is what all the cell phone towers and all that are microwave too. Actual patents of mind control and behavior modification technology. Military use of mind control weapons. PSYOPs weaponry used in Persian Gulf War. Mind control with silent sounds. That's the SSSS. And they even made it commercial with the patent. Oh, Lord. That's a good one. Cloning the emotions. System delivery and applications. Visual denials. KGB psychotronics. Power of the military-industrial complex. International concerns over new weapons. Towards global mind control. Frequency weapons are real. Covert terrorism in the UK. Personal experience being targeted along with my 7-year-old daughter. They also have, there's also testimonies in Congress. Survivor testimonies of neuro-electromagnetic mind control attacks. Covert operations of the U.S. National Security Agency. Silent weapons for a quiet war. The Tetra system. It says mass UK mind control technology and the zombification of Britain's police is now a reality. Well, I wonder what they've used on ours. Aerial mind control. U.S. Air Force Commando solo aircraft are used to broadcast subliminal radio frequency messages to manipulate the minds of military and civilian targets. Microwave mind control. Mobile phones. Are they killing us? Deadly silence. Have ultra-low frequency infrasound weapons been used on you? That's the silent sound stuff. Miscellaneous. Man-made aurora. Let's see. Okay. Eastern patent. All kinds. Bush family Nazi dealings. World War II to 1951. You are now electrosensitive. I was an on-the-spot observer of the 1918 influenza epidemic. It's just a fantastic site. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to go through the next one hurriedly because I've already taken too long on this. Let's see. I see. That was it. Yeah, that's it. This is also Dr. Bertel's site. She's in her 80s now. She just writes letters, but she's been an activist for human rights globally against what the military's doing everywhere, not just ours, any of them. mm, for most of her life, most of her adult life. I think she worked in a German munitions plant in World War II or something like that, and she's been on their ass ever since. Let's see, like the welcome page here, I got a lot of my stuff from Japan on this, from this page, because she's she is nuclear radiation specialist. Their homepage is all about radioactivity from Japanese reactors detected in New Brunswick. Public is being misled about health risks. Fukushima radiation spreading over the northern hemisphere. That was the 28th of March. The first was the 26th. Nuclear disasters and environmental health. She investigated Chernobyl, I believe. I know she went to Chernobyl and investigated, but I think she investigated for the UN. There's a full listing of articles, but there's keywords that you can find anything you want, just about. Okay. Depleted uranium, clean electricity, environmental health, security, fluoride, food irradiation, food security, globalization. But as you saw, the whole first page was Japan. Are they weapons of mass destruction? Avoidable tragedy post-Chernobyl, which will probably, we should assess the same thing now, but it probably won't be avoided. Background information on heart. Bottled or tap water, think before you drink. Radiation stuff in Great Lakes. Oh Lord, radiation in Great Lakes. Radiation damage to DNA. Radioactivity from Japanese detectors. Seeking the truth. Securing the rights and future of the world's children. That's right. Anyway, I just wanted to share those two websites with you because they're really, really good, and I hope you take the time to explore them. And for the most part, I will attest to the fact that she's really good. The people she gets are really good, and they are top-rate articles. They don't just publish anything. You can trust them and rely on these articles, basically. I haven't read every one, but when I was investigating, because I have high standards of research before I accept it as truth, this is my top-rated sites. It's bariumblues.com, basically, that I trust, and this one, started by the same person. That's all. Y'all have a good day.